Ooh. Well.
All right, you got ratio 2 Athena. Fuck it, let it rock. All right. So I'll give you. You saw enough of Cammy. You saw some Sagat. I'll show you why Blanc is good real quick.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh my god.
Oh, your button's working okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Hey.
Oh my god, what? Settle down! I'm just a little magical girl.
Get eaten.
Oh my god. The Oki? What the hell? Oh my god.
Hey. So in the first couple days, it might have been like the first day that we got this cabinet at the barricade. One of the stronger players of the arcade got like I think it was an 81 game win streak with just a ratio 4 Blanca.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Whoa, Jesus.
Yup. Adina, that was Eric Choi. 80 plus wins on day 1. And eventually he was dethroned by, I forget who it was, but someone from UC Davis, I think. I want to say homie had big ass dreads is all I remember. Ended up knocking him off the machine with a Relento. Woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's CVS 2 right there. This is the game that made me fall in love with fighting games. But for me, it was like because you mentioned that when we were talking about playing CVS 2 that you wanted to know why I stuck with it, right? Or what it was about.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that was one of the first things I wanted to know.
And honestly, it was really big in NorCal, so it was my first time like plugging into like a live game where there were places like there were CVS 2 cabs, not all over, but there were enough that I could go to different places to play CVS 2 and be like, ooh, who am I going to find here, right? So it got me out of the house, which was pretty cool. But the other thing was, it was pretty easy to just get started playing. Like, if you knew which characters just had good buttons, then you could just pick those characters, you could run around, you could hit them, and you could do pretty well for yourself. And then eventually you could go ahead and learn other characters. Yeah, so I got P Groove, so I get parry. Oh, nice throw. Oh. Needs more crouch fierce punch. Yeah, Adina actually did play the CVS 2 cav at Santa Cruz Boardwalk when I went up there with Irene a couple years ago. And I actually found someone to play with. And I fucking beat his ass with A-group combos.
My parents went to UC Santa Cruz.
Dope.
So they, and I had a lot of family in California, so we would go to Santa Cruz pretty often when I was a kid, actually.
Nice.
So I remember that boardwalk really well.
Yeah.
And it's in a whole bunch of movies. Most recently, Us. But
nice. Well, if you ever feel like making it back out and visit, visit your family's old haunts, the arcade at Boardwalk, I think it's called Neptune's Palace. In addition to having an excellent mini golf course that Irene fucked me up at, they still have CVS 2.
Hell yeah.
Which I have to believe is like because there's one like OG NorCal head working there or something who's just like, no. It is part of our tradition. When we run CVS2 at like locals, and I see like the younger players who got in far later, like messing around with it, I want them to feel like being good at CVS2 is like their birthright. As a proud Northern Californian, they deserve to learn how to play CVS2. Also, I don't know if you remember Maki, but she's one of the... I think she's Final Fight 2 or Final Fight 3. Nice.
Oof. Yeah, I do not know that character at all.
Yeah. They brought out a bunch of the classics for this game. This is Eagle's triumphant return to fighting games. He's from Street Fighter 1.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
And yeah, Ben, I know I fucked up with that one. Yeah, Kyosuke is from rival schools. Mr. Karate is not in this game. He's in SVC.
SVC is the famously cursed one, right?
SVC is the one we'll play next week.
That's what I like to hear. Oh my god.
Now you got it. This game did not have an OC. It did not get Ingrid from Capcom Fighting Jam. Or Evolution, excuse me.
Jeez, that was a lot of damage.
Woo.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh!
Oh!
So close. That was actually pretty scary because Sagat and K-Groove with the rage bonus, any of your hits would have killed me. Not any.
Yeah, I noticed that just that heavy punch did a pretty big time.
Yep. This will be all right. Yeah, Amingo and Ruby Heart were the original characters for Marvel 2. I think they were the only ones.
But they were original characters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought at this point.
I think that's
Very
why.
interesting original characters.
Yeah, I think that's why they get like some featured placement in the ending art. Sansan is in her own game, and Marrow is actually a legit Capcom character.
Next location is Osaka.
Oh yeah, I remember Marrow is... God, I read some comics with Marrow in them when I was a very little kid.
No, Marrow's a Marvel character.
Is Marvel.
Yeah. With the infamous Bonerang.
Crazy. Oh, there we go.
Psycho Bomb. This is also probably the least annoying iteration of Athena's VO. Like in KOF games, she just shrieks, Psycho Bomb! Teleport! Oh yeah, if you want to teleport with Athena, it's core circle forward and her kicks.
Oh, whoa.
No, Shu McGrath was in Marvel vs. Street Fighter.
Yeah, Shu McGrath was... I think it was in one of those like oral histories or something. They were talking about how they wanted this weirdo.
Oh yeah, Shima was actually in MSH, excuse me. Before Marvel vs. Street Fighter, he was just in Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know why they wanted that. Oh my god. Woo.
Looks kind of like a budget region. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Because you JD'd, you had to punish there. And so, actually, one of the neat things about since it uses the KOF style team format, like, if we played a Street Fighter game, I would have won that round, right? And we would go back, and I would have, like, we'd go back to the next round, and we'd both be at full health. We're even, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't regenerate all my health. You're actually going to regenerate all your health. So we're going to be going into this third round completely even.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so one of the neat things about this is it means that, like, if you lose a round but by just a little bit, you're still very much in it. It's not a huge loss.
Yeah.
But it also means that if someone, like, whoops your ass real hard, you can snowball, like, really badly.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You're fully in my head right now. It's so cool to hear your stories about oh my god.
Yep.
About arcade experiences, because I grew up in the Midwest and there was zero scene.
Where'd you grow up?
In South Bend, Indiana.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not aware of a CVS2 scene in Indiana.
Yeah, there's definitely not. There were some arcades around, but South Bend's not a very big city.
Yeah. The Midwest actually had a pretty decent fighting game scene. I don't think they were ever that good at CVS2 though.
It's
Because
interesting how
no one could really fuck with NorCal for a lot of CVS2's lifespan.
it's interesting how like different regions have different games.
Yep. It's funny to me because, like, even now when I go to a major tournament and they have CVS2, like, actually at Frosty Faustings last year I got second place. I don't get second place at NorCal CVS2 tournaments. I'm usually like sixth.
That's wild.
SoCal's strongest game was Marvel back in the day. They were okay at CVS, but Marvel was the one that they had the big edge on us. Because NorCal Marvel just wasn't as good.
I need to watch my guard bar. Ooh. I could just get bodied. That's okay too.
Hey. Yeah, SoCal had Marvel until Justin showed up.
Hitting me with a triple cannon spike. I want to play Cammy.
Yeah, you want to try Cammy?
Yeah.
She's really
That's what
easy.
I want to try. Yeah, I love easy.
Oh, another fun fact about this game. Oh god, I got God ruled. You can actually double select a character, but what you have to do is you have to pick the character regularly and then get them in random select.
Whoa!
But it's not. So the random select is actually a pretty predictable crawl through the list of characters. It just goes at a fast clip. So you can actually time it so that you get. It's not easy, but you can time it so that you have a pretty good chance of getting the double pick.
Now that's a strat I would never expected. Do people try that in real games?
So it is tournament legal. You can go for it. The problem is that if you don't get it, you're stuck with whoever you got.
Right, yeah.
It's easiest to do with Geese because he's the first person in the lineup, and Geese is really good.
Is Geese good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Geese, not Geef. Geese Howard.
Yeah, Geese.
Yeah.
Geese Howard. Oh my god, what?
Yeah. So they did something cool with these two.
I can't hit you. I can't hit that guy and damage you. That's right, they decided that Tiny Freddy Cougar would be a character in this game. His little run is really funny. Oh. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh. Alright, time to send the meat shield in. Oh.
Oh, jeez. Well.
And yeah, everyone could OTG with their command throws on specific characters in specific states. I think it was like, it had to be during A Groove activation on like Relento and Dan. The worst character in this game, it's probably either Dan or Kyosuke. There's a lot of pretty bad characters though. Woo. Oh. Oh. Nice. Ah, good buttons. Boxer's not bad in this game. He's like mid. Kyosuke doesn't have damage is his problem. And Toto actually has some shit too.
Whoa, what the?
Oh, this is God Rugal, so it's one of the bosses. This is Rugal when he has the Satsui no Hado.
Can't say that I'm a fan. Oh my god.
Oh no, I missed. Just wait until you hit me, because he's a boss character. When you pick him in multiplayer, he just fucking crumbles.
Oh jeez.
Hibiki's all right. What was I gonna say? I mean, Kyosuke technically has an infinite in S Groove when you're in desperation mode. Yeah, you can random select boss characters. That's how I ended up with God Rugal here. See, look at that damage. Yeah, for Cammy,
oh, wow, yeah.
For Cammy, her stand roundhouse is her best tool. Up close, you'll get a lot of frame advantage off stand fierce. And no, it's not tournament legal.
Which is fierce? Is that the
heavy punch. Woo. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's a really good Chang player in Japan. I forget what his name is, but he's fucking sick.
Who is this guy with the biggest smile I've ever seen?
Oh, Yamazaki? Oh, that's right, because we didn't play any KOF. You don't know Yamazaki. He's actually from Fatal Fury.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want to say he's like one of Geese's henchmen. Oh.
Well, he looked like one.
Ah. Oh no! Oh my god. Woo! Nice!
Woo!
You got me. Now there's a NorCal Peach. Yeah, John B. I remember John B. He was tall, right? And I think he had like a scar on his face or something. I want to say that was him.
Is that a character or a player?
A player.
Because he sounds a lot like a KOF character.
John B.
Who else should I try out?
I mean, try whoever you want.
Alright.
Basically, the thing to realize in this game is that combos are really hard to do. Like, even as an old game, in older games, combos are hard. In general, combos are really fucking hard to do in this game. And so you kind of don't try to do combos.
Yeah, we're just doing buttons.
Yeah, basically, you start by just doing buttons and figuring stuff out. The links are tight. Your cancel time when you're canceling into supers is not very long. Kind of, Freon. So part of Yamazaki's shtick is that it's like a classic Yakuza trope, is that the bad boy is always just kind of like playing with his dick. And that's why his hand is always in his pocket.
I did not know that.
Yep. Oh, the jump back jab.
Hip-hop's extension.
Woo. Yuri's cool. I like her. She doesn't really have damage, but...
Yeah, I liked her... Whoa. Get out of here. What's up, Freddy? Woo. I don't want no Freddy.
Oh, nice kick.
Woo! When I was first starting to like really watch fighting games rather than actually play them competitively, but understand them better, I watched a bunch of KOF 13 because it was very pretty.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. Oh!
Oh, I need you to check out Dalsim's run animation really quick. This is amazing.
Yeah, what? All right. I was gonna say, like, wait, there are a bunch of characters from games that are like pretty old.
Yep.
How did they give them run animation? I guess that's how.
Yep. So they did a lot of like new sprite work just for this game. Like Ryu has a new sprite. I think Chun's is adapted or inspired by her Third Strike art, but like a lot of the Capcom cast is not on like the Alpha 2 art that they had been using for so long. Woo.
Morgan, though.
Morgan. And she's actually really cool in this game because she gets to keep her hover. She gets to keep her hover dash.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Dude yelled yoga 50 times while punching.
Yoga.
How is Chun-Li in this game?
She's really good, but you have to hit a one-frame link to combo into her super.
Jeez.
She has one of the most damaging level 1 supers in the game, so she can absolutely murder you. She's really good in C groove and kind of good in N. She has amazing buttons, but actually getting the damage with her is fucking hard.
Interesting.
One of my oldest friends, the guy who actually really got me into fighting games, plays Chun-Li. And when we play, he'll often come over and be like if we're hanging out, he'll be like, "Hey, you want to play like a 1st to 3, and you know, loser buys lunch." And if we hasn't had enough time to warm up, I can often take it. But if he's been playing like 5 games, I'm fucked. I'll happily play Knack if she shows up in random select, but Knack is actually one of the characters that I play in tournaments sometimes. You want to play Knack? Actually, fuck it. I'll pick my team. I'll pick some of the weirdos.
Yeah, show me the weird characters.
All right.
I'll
pick.
Five.
Let's see. We'll go Seagroove. Or no, fuck. I need to run.
Capcom, check it out.
We'll pick N. I'll get Morgan, Haomaru, and who else is kind of? Oh, I'll get Knack. We got both the Sam Show characters in here.
Who is Hibiki from?
She's from
Is
Last
she-
Blade.
Last Blade. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. I think of this game as basically like the best, the most curated, tightly designed Mugen ever. So this is Haomaru in a regular fighting game. Yeah.
Yeah, how does Alvaro play in this game?
Like that.
Whoa. Alright, so it's just like Haomaru in a regular game. Whoa! Damn, I literally have less health. Oh my god.
I love the slowdown on that. There's the guy that runs a like garage venue that where we run most of our anime tournaments out of in NorCal. If he sees CVS2 and he sees someone who doesn't know how to playing, he'll just pick ratio 4 K-Groove Haomaru and press medium punch and heavy punch until they lose.
Oh my god.
But this is kind of it. Like his combos,
Yeah.
the special. Like look at this fireball. This fireball is the wackest thing ever. Look at that wind up. If it hits,
What the fuck?
sure, I guess. But at a tournament like I think 6 years ago, I got together with a bunch of my friends and we ended up getting drunk and playing Haomaru like Fierce Punch only.
Oh my god.
It was godlike.
That-
Hey, what up,
that's
Hano?
pussy. That's pussy.
All right. So Knack is pretty cool too. She's got the bird.
Hey, get back here.
Hey.
Ow! Not like that though.
Actually, I should play Knack in K-Groove to show you how I really play her. But the best thing about
play her?
Knack is her jab.
Oh my god, what?
It's like I think it's +6 on hit or block. Oh.
Ah.
So do you remember watching, were you watching Evo when I think it was, I want to say, was it Gamer Bee who was playing with Elena in grand finals and you just got to see lots of healing over and over?
Oh shit. I think I remember that. Yeah. Can Nakaruru do that? Oh jeez.
And so the real, I love busting that out in tournament against people who never played against Nakaruru because they'll see the super flash and go, oh shit.
Time to block.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
exactly.
Lord.
And then I get all my health back. But it's even more. I actually learned this from another one of the barricade homies, LB, who was running this shit on me like way back in the day, and I started using it. K-Groove, you build up your meter really quickly by taking damage. Nakaruru can take damage, get the healing super, and then she gets her health back, which means she can get another super.
Oh my god. That's so rude.
Yep. Oh. So the thing about Morrigan in this game is not only does she keep the hover dash, she also keeps her chain combos.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Oh, I suck. There we go.
Jeez.
Yeah, Hano.
That's wild. Is she good?
She can be. She can be very dangerous. NorCal, one of NorCal's strongest players, Bucktooth, aka Campbell Tran, he had an amazing end groove. It was, I think, Hibiki, Morgan, and Iori. But it takes a lot of work to be good with her. Like, who else is fun in this game? Who else is weird? We got Yun. Because we played Garo last time, I'll pick the happy family.
Oh yeah! Oh my god. Rocket is two dads. It's so funny to see their appearances change so drastically between
Right?
the two different art styles.
Yeah. God, I was one chip damage hit away from beating Bucktooth at Evo, one of the in 2017 or something. I'm still salty about it. I was like, that was my chance. Oh.
That's what I like to call big damage.
Woo. Hey.
Oh no.
That's what I was trying to do to you like 16 times when we played Garo. Oh, nice.
Woo.
Hey, come on, come on! It's classic Terry before he got the Garo jacket upgrade. Oh my god. Crack shoot! Oh, so I actually played myself there because I just defended that heavy punch, which caused my meter to fill up, and then it disappears at the end of the round.
Oh no!
If it's full. So there is actually against K-Groove players, one of the things that people do is if they know they're about to lose the round, they'll taunt to fill up the other person's meter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of really interesting like meta and mostly turtle play around meter resource management and health management. And one of the reasons why I did not get big into Third Strike or Street Fighter 4 was because I was so used to this kind of stuff in fighting games because I was playing CPS2, and there's a lot less of that in a classic Street Fighter game.
Yeah, I can actually see your translation from this to Gear.
Yeah. Oh no! Fuck. I fucked up. Bust out wolf! I think taunts have an activation point in the anime. I don't think it's frame 1. Because you can stuff someone's taunt. Alright, we got Muji Geese Howard out here.
Oh my god.
The classic earth tones.
Muji Geese Howard, but that is what he is.
Busting out those scent diffusers.
Oh.
Got some really tasteful pajamas. Yeah, matcha geese.
It's a good color for him. It's really nice.
Go for broke.
You dropped this king.
God, King is so cool and so bad in this game.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
She just has really bad damage. And it sucks because she actually had some cool combos in CVS 1, and then they took them out.
I can't believe they played my king like that.
We should...
Oh my god.
We'll do like a quick tour of CVS1 one of these days.
Oh my god.
The game itself is kind of whatever, but the presentation is super cool. Like the music, the stages, all that stuff is kind of
really? Yeah, sometimes it's sad when like they take things, cool things out of like earlier versions of the game.
Yeah.
Like stages and menu UI and stuff like that that actually did look really cool.
Yep. There's a lot of Street Fighter representation. Relento's cool. Okay.
What if I did that? So what does the ratio actually do to people?
So they get more health, they do more damage. That's basically
okay.
It. Yeah. I think it just scales by percentages. And so if you're a character that already has big damage on like individual hits, then you will get bigger damage on individual hits.
Yeah, I can see why it makes sense to give like Sagat or oh my god, what is this guy?
Ah, he's another Fatal Fury and King of Fighters classic. You remember the two Taekwondo guys in Garo that we were messing around with?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're like, I think they're probably like his students or his kid or something.
Wow.
Ah, he will show you the power of Taekwondo.
That little gleam. His chin got so huge when that happened too.
Nice.
Too short.
Yeah, Cammy got some amazing like English salad voice acting here.
It's really good. She's talking a lot. There is the
Ken Spike.
I respect not only like the sheer quantity of announcer voice acting, but the fact that he just like he talks for that whole character select and he never stops talking.
Yeah, I want to say I think they got like a pretty well-known Japanese radio DJ to do the announcer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
Which is why it's so godlike.
Yeah. What?
Oh, it hit.
Oh shit.
It's like it's one of her coolest supers and it almost never lands. Alright, his crouching jab is really good and his crouching roundhouse is really good. Sorry, heavy kick, light punch.
Okay, thank
you. You kids and your standardized nomenclature.
I just like never. Well, we had some arcades even in the middle of Indiana. I remember getting bodied by a friend in high school who had Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And he picked Sentinel and just did that like mouth beam normal and the rocket punch over and over again, and I was like very salty about it. This time. It was hard.
Mouth laser and rocket punch is classic. At least he didn't hit you with mouth laser, rocket punch, and then hyper sentinel force 2 or 3 times. That was where Sentinel started getting real. We got Relento.
Wait, did we desync?
Oh, probably, because I just see you standing there.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I just completely annihilated Rolento.
Alright. I'll quit it and reopen. That happens sometimes. Damn, we got all the old SRK heads. See Wheezy? Fuck. This is where everyone's been hiding. One of these days we'll play Marvel together.
I would love, maybe not to play Marvel, but I would love to experience it with you.
Yeah.
I would actually love to maybe like play it at this point in my life where I feel like I might be capable of understanding like 1/12 of what was happening on screen.
The nice thing about Marvel is there's some really easy shit that you can do with like top tier characters that gives you a base to learn the rest of the game from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like people think that Marvel is super complicated because all they've seen is high-end Marvel. Marvel actually has a pretty decent learning curve. At least for a game of that age and generation. It's like it's not that hard to get into.
Huh. I would not have expected that because well,
because
really
it looks like chaotic, wild, crazy shit. I know.
Right. It looks completely wild.
Yeah.
And just infinite going everywhere.
All right, we haven't played any A groove yet, so I'll go ahead and I'll try. I'm really bad at A groove combos. I don't have the good ones, but fuck it. We'll go for it.
What are so tell me about what's busted in this game, because I want to hear about what the good shit is.
Okay, so the stuff you've seen so far is like the kind of, it was like K groove big buttons characters like Cammy Blanca Sagat was busted since day one, right?
Right.
Over time, people figured out that C groove and A groove are also really good, but you have to play a little bit more technically. And like A groove, you need to hit the combos or else it's not worth it. C groove, you need to hit the combos and you need to be pretty solid in your like footsies and resource management and stuff. So you saw K groove. I'll run you through an A groove example and a C groove example, so you can kind of see what it's like to get. You can get the real CVS2 experience.
Yeah, give me the real experience. Yeah. Is K still considered good?
Yes.
Okay.
K groove is very, very good.
Okay.
It is so good that one of the predominant glitches that people figured out, like we first started seeing it about a year into CVS2's competitive lifespan, is called roll cancel. And basically the way it works is if you're fast and if you're good, you can cancel a roll into a special move, any special move, and that special move gets the invincibility of the roll.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? Well, that sounds very busted.
Yep. So that right there was roll cancel.
Oh, huh. How hard is it to do?
It's pretty hard, but you can do it consistently. It's Slayer before Slayer. Backdash cancel is basically a much, well, I won't say more limited, but it's a much more specific version of roll cancel. So that right there, the better version would have just killed you. I'm not good.
No.
Yeah. It would have killed you, and it would have killed you even if you were blocking. Oh my god, but you got ratio 4K group Palomar. So that A groove is actually a really good matchup. Or A-Groove is K-Groove's hardest matchup because Sakura can do that kind of shit. And it's really ridiculously hard to just defend all those like 60 fucking DP hits. So she can just chip you out and break your guard and hit you with a combo afterwards. She doesn't care if you block or not. She gets like 60 to 70% damage.
That's crazy. Wait, how is she doing that? Is that the custom combo shit?
Yeah, it's just custom combo. It's her Dragon Punch over and over.
Oh shit. Huh.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to the paint defense part, but I'm also not good at the Bison paint defense combo. I can do the easy mode version. Bison or Vega is Dictator is really good in A-Groove because he's got a combo that's basically the most damaging combo in the game, and he can kind of like run away and build meter. Until he gets the meter, and then he's got a lot of different paths to combo into his custom combo that just fucking delete the character.
Dang.
Yo, Adina, was that you that invented that term? That's what's up.
So you're just kind of like. Oh, I did a shark.
Oh. Nice.
Was that the right call?
Probably. Like, you could have blocked, and you might have been fine. Oh, nice.
Oh.
But yeah, so A-Groove basically gets to build very, very big damage off of custom. A-Groove builds the custom combo bar very quickly and can do it without having to engage, because in this game you can build some meter just from whiffing normals. C-Groove is about like pretty careful footsies. So you like Ken is really good, Chun is really good, Sagat's really good, but Sagat in C-Groove plays very differently from K-Groove.
Right. That's really, so that's super interesting. So it's like a completely different style of play. Like you're really turtling and you're building up this resource that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Instead of this kind of like having to like go with the flow and YOLOing.
Exactly. K-Groove has a lot of raw power at its disposal, but you have to play around the power spikes. And so like, if I'm playing C-Groove into K-Groove, then I'll be, hey, what up, Andres? Then I can just play pretty patiently and wait for your K-Groove meter to expire. Quarter up, baby. Actually, do you have null DC Bear? We can try it out.
This battle is about to explode.
We're on the public VPN, but I don't know how that cross-country lag's gonna work. So C-Groove also has access to roll, which means roll cancel.
Oh yeah, so any groove that can roll, that has a roll, can do roll cancel.
Yes.
So that automatically makes them maybe good.
It makes them pretty good.
God.
Oh, I actually biffed that combo too. Oh no! That was roll canceled.
Oh my god.
Three frames is not too bad.
This battle is about to explode.
Hey, what up, Kizzy? We're just showing the homie Aevee Bee the ropes.
What? god.
Oh no! Oh, the big damage. Sagat. Ratio 2 Sagat, the god.
This is gonna be a match to remember.
Yeah, so Chun also super solid on footsies. Seagroove gives her a lot of potential damage on her meter, but she has to be able to combo these pokes into a super. Like that.
Whoa.
Live and let die. Fight.
Oh. Oh. Oh, the big damage hit. And again. Oh, now you can do it again. Yup. Oh. Oh, you're not tall enough for me to get with the spinning bird kick trap.
Oh.
And so, so the other big thing about this game is, I was mentioning the meter management stuff earlier, right? Oh. So check it out. The amount of health that you regenerate is based on how much time is left on the clock when you finish. So, because it took most of the clock, it took about half the clock, you're only going to get half that health back. So even if I know I'm going to lose the round, I can stall.
Oh, you just want to turtle it as much as possible.
To minimize your health gain. Oh. Oh. Oh, I fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, roll is also a really powerful repositioning tool in this game. It's pretty hard to punish.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh. All right. We got time for one more good game.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll try and run that A group back. That was fun. I'll run a less... So, the thing about those A group characters, Sakura and Bison in particular... Oh, actually, you haven't seen how nasty Vega can be. We'll get Vega. We'll get... Who else is... Booty A group. Let's see. We'll get Dawson.
Yeah.
There's some really dumb A group combos in this game. Like, the hard stuff is big damage. The easy stuff is also pretty big damage.
Next location is.
So this is like...
Live and let die.
My introduction to Ricky Ortiz was her Vega. And I will attempt to do
really?
my best imitation possible. Oh.
Oh my god.
Woo.
God, it's so long. Ah! That fucking reach.
Oh, and I should have taunted you before that too. Or I guess you lose your meter anyway. It's not a big deal.
This battle is about to explode. Fight.
Yeah. So that's Vega. Vega is another character that I'll throw on my competition team from time to time, even though he's not actually that good in K groove, because his basic tools are good in any groove.
Yeah, I can see like the advantage of being like I'm playing a team that can like afford to build meter versus I'm playing a team that has to go in.
Yep. And like, look, I've got like maybe a 30% health advantage right now. I can just sit on this, right? The clock
yeah,
will kill you. If we run out of time and we've got these health bars, I didn't have to take jack shit risk. I'm not going to get any health back, but that's okay, right? You would have just lost a half a health bar as character. Oh, but now I need to start fighting back. So now Vega needs to be able to open you up, and he's actually not that good at it. Yeah, there you go. You got to crush that guard.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Woo.
Ah.
Yeah. So since that round went on for a long time, I'm not going to get much health back. But I've got a pretty big advantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a huge advantage.
Spywall ammo. And so actually on this one, I would have been incentivized, if I didn't think I could do significant damage, I would have been incentivized to not hit you at all, because you'll be able to take that meter with you.
This is gonna be a mess to remember.
That actually helps contextualize a lot of like play of this game that I've seen.
Hey.
Well.
Oh no, I fucked up. Woo. Oh. Nice. Oh, good guard break. You got the sweep. Nice throw. Oh. Oh, the trade. Okay. Oh, I'll take it. He did his damage. I got my ratios worth out of him. Cammy's now at half health.
Go for broke.
God, it's really like, it's very interesting to have to like spend so much of your time with a character like fighting against your mistakes from the previous round.
Yep. and like some characters, like the order of your character matters pretty significantly, because some characters you might not want to play with if you're at a disadvantage.
Right,
oh no,
yeah.
you're too short.
What the?
I fucked up.
I hated that. All right.
All right. We got one more. I'm gonna run one more. I'm gonna pick random select, random groove, all that stuff, and then we'll call it.
Yeah, hit me with the random. I'll see if I can at least beat that one. God, I can't.
We got Knack. You're fucked.
Oh shit.
I'll pick ratio 2
right.
Honda. That's what's up.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, Athena just wasn't doing anything for me.
Yeah.
I can understand why she's useful. My anti-airs in these old school games are just really not on point.
One of these days, actually maybe after the stream, I'll pull it up. You can see me playing it like Combo Breaker and Frosty and stuff. Woo. Guile is a guard crush monster in this game. Oh. Somersault. I think one of the things in this game also really taught me is it got me used to the idea that if you're blocking, you're still just losing.
Yeah. I'm definitely finding that. Oh my god. You say that and then you start flash kicking me.
Good job.
But no, I definitely noticed that. Whoa.
Nice. Oh no! Nice. All right, Guile doing his work. Andre says, Aevee, don't let him heal.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not going for heal against K-Groove Halmaru when he's raged, Andres. I'm smarter than that.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Oh, alright, well you got the damage back.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice!
Oh no! Oh my god, that's so much health.
Yep.
Fuck.
Nah, you got Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Hey.
All right.
Good games, Aevee.
Well.
All right. Well, those are some good games. I'm down to shoot the shit with chat for a little bit if you want to talk a little bit about CVS2, but we'll wrap things up shortly.
SNK2.
I feel like since I don't stream this that often, if folks have questions in chat that they want to ask, or Aevee, if you have questions, feel free.
Yeah. Damn. That was hard.
So, one of the things about this game is that it in proper old school fighting game fashion, the input buffers are very limited, which means like if I'm doing a block string and it's not a real block string, unless you have the timing to expose where it's not real with like an invincible reversal or whatever, then it might as well be real to you, right? I remember playing Street Fighter 4 and realizing that you could just mash DP out of block stun and it'd come out as soon as it could, and being like, what the fuck is this scrubby ass bullshit? And now every game is built like that. Which is still kind of wild to me, but whatever. I'm used to it now. I don't miss CVS2's level of input finickiness. Though it does mean that like stuff that looks impressive or stuff that looks pretty ordinary in CVS2 can actually be really impressive.
Yeah, I can definitely get a sense. Like even Garo was not like this.
Yeah,
Garo felt like actually pretty like, I don't know. It felt like very like natural, whereas this felt like super weird at times when I was like trying to do stuff. I don't know if it was
CVS2 can feel really stiff, especially at first.
Yeah, it was way stiffer than I kind of was expecting.
Yeah,
I guess.
And it's if you see good players, it doesn't look stiff when they play it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, having like watched it before, it definitely didn't look like. It definitely looks like one of those classic footsies sort of fighting games, but in a way that like, but I can see how much like system depth there is to it. So much like weird quirkiness. I lost the thread of my thought because I was caught up in our match, but I could like really see how you got to gear from this game.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this is like that kind of like classic, like, oh, this is when games were all about footsies and they were so good. It's still like super like crunchy. There's tons of like
There's a lot of stuff, right? Like one of the things that I love about the team format is if you like the loop for me in CVS2 when I was first started playing was like I'd pick some characters that I liked, I'd mess around with them, I'd take them to the arcade, I get whomped, but I'd see like what was working and what wasn't. And a lot of times I wouldn't be thinking, how do I play better with this team? I'd be like, oh, I should try a different team or a different groove. Right. And there's always something different, right? Because you can swap just one character out, right? You can be like, oh, this time I think Sagat and Blanca did great, but I'm not feeling Cammy too much, so let me try someone else, right? And like telling someone that, oh, you just need to get better at not getting hit, or you need to get better at doing combos or whatever, that's hard. Right?
Yeah.
But if the player has other stuff that they can try out, be like, oh, maybe it was the character thing. Maybe it's a bad matchup, right? It gives them this outlet to like both look at losses as, oh, there's an explicit choice that I can do differently, and maybe next time it'll be different. And it also encourages you to explore the breadth of the game, right? This game is like 40 something characters, I think. And then if you consider that each groove is a different permutation of that character, like there's a lot in this game. And when it's funny, like when I play competitively, especially earlier in bracket, I usually won't bring out like Cammy or Blanca so much. I like playing Vega, but I also really love running Athena and Knack because, and Mai as well, because people aren't used to playing against them. And so I can get a lot more value out of unfamiliar like upper mid tiers than I often do out of the top tiers.
Yeah. No, I can totally see. Like, I was having that same experience. Like in a lot of our streams too, because we're like trying out these new games. It's really easy for me to be like, I gotta like try this character or something like that, or like what's my new strategy. And in a way, like you're also like, well, I need to work on my fireball game, or like I need to work on my anti-air or whatever. So I'm gonna like choose a character that has a really good version of that.
Yeah.
So you in some ways you really do get to like diversify your practice by like really easily switching characters. Which is a neat advantage that like games that are have so many like wacky subsystems like this have.
Yep. And like footsies are important. I had to learn footsies because at first, everyone was just rolling all the time because roll is pretty hard to punish in this game. Like once you understand how roll works and when to look for it, you can throw people or you can make them roll into a button or whatever. But if you're not familiar with the timing or you don't know how to look for it, then it'll often just catch you on off guard, and they'll just roll through your button or roll through your fireball and just fucking throw you or hit you or super or whatever, right? So at first I had to learn how to beat rolls, and part of learning footsies was learning how to bait rolls out so that I could like whiff a button, get them to roll, and then punish them, right? But it's like, oh, if I didn't want to work on footsies, I could also just pick like a parry groove or whatever, right? And just tell myself, okay, I'm going to jump in like an idiot, but I'm going to try and parry those jump ins. And that's what I'm going to do today. So there's a lot more flexibility as you build this game knowledge up. This is why I like playing random select so much, is as you build the game knowledge up, then you really get to play like any fighting game you want.
Yeah, no, it's really cool that you have that, like, just the ability to like choose these different systems.
Yeah. And
I know that they can shake out pretty differently in when like the length of the game goes on, right? And it gets revealed like, this like, I'm sure there's a couple of grooves in this game that are probably just like pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, this game has some pretty sharp tier and like kind of skill like value distribution.
Here comes a new challenger. You must
motherfuckers. Crazy. Fiending for the CVS2. Hey, thanks, Andres. But It's like when I lose in tournament, I usually lose to either like some of the best players from Japan, or I lose to like P Groove players. P Groove players fuck me up.
Huh.
And P Groove is not good in this game. It's just that I never learned to play against a good P Groove very well. And so there's a lot of shit I do that gets exposed by P Groove.
Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, like even, like there's stuff like that, but like even if there's like 2 or 3 grooves that are like competitive, like groove and A groove are pretty different from each other.
Oh yeah.
Like super wildly different from each other. And like the times that I've watched this game be played, I did not understand even close to how different they were until just like playing against you right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like such a big difference to see like how like what you have to keep track of and like what you're thinking about, what your opponent gets to think about.
Yep.
And how they get to suddenly it's like, wait, why aren't we like pressing buttons in each other's face anymore? Like I want to do that. Why don't you want to also do that?
Yep.
That asymmetry is so cool. Like, and like that's the essence of a lot of fighting games, but like it's really cool to see something where it's like so pronounced on a systemic level.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty rare, honestly.
Yeah, the fact, so it's pretty cool to me that like even though you have so many different games represented in the design space of CVS2, everyone is still playing something that is recognizable as like a Street Fighter-y game, right?
Yeah.
Like Morgan is probably one of the bigger weirdos because she's got like the hover dash and the chain combos and shit. But even her, like she feels she's playing in the context of like she's about as weird as like Dalsim in Street Fighter. Like she's still doing a lot of the same shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's very interesting that Morgan really stands out in that game because she's like, like the Ryu of Darkstalkers.
Mm-hmm.
And yet in this game she's really out there.
Yeah. Yeah, this game also, I think one of the things that stood out for me was we didn't dig into it much because like I said, combos are hard, but this game actually has a lot of really interesting combos. And the system itself is just like actually I'm gonna pull this up real quick. It's a combo video series called Harvest. And it's Harvest 3. And this is just a that's loud, sorry. But when I see these combos, every time I watch these videos, I'm like, this is all shit that I didn't realize was possible. And a lot of it is not like practical. Instead, this is just like showing off the level of understanding of the combo system. The way juggles work, like weird exceptions for different attacks or different states. There's a lot of stuff in here. God, Guile combos in this game are just artful. Man, I miss the days of combo videos.
Having credits was so cute. Loving all of this, like
The transitions and stuff, yeah.
like the transitions. Yeah, I imagine with like all of these different groove systems that the combos must get really, really weird and varied.
It's some of it is a groove thing, some of it is like basically making a fighting game that's really tightly designed and just like cohesive is hard, right?
Indeed.
But back in the day, for CVS2 and Marvel 2 in particular, they were just throwing shit in there, right? In most cases, they were doing whatever they could to adapt their like the stuff that they had already made into whatever the new game engine was, right? And so there's so much shit in here that they kind of just had to get it working, and could not I'd say they cannot like future-proof it, right? Because like there are early patches, right? There were a couple different versions of CVS2, but everyone was just playing the arcade version or the Dreamcast version for the most part, right?
Yeah.
And so the reason that this game was able to hold up as long as it was just because there's so much shit in here that players could kind of figure stuff out for themselves. Anyway.
Yeah, at a certain point, like, I think we've talked about this before, but like, we just throw a bunch of stuff in there.
Yep.
Like, the players will eventually figure out something to do with it.
Yeah. And that way you have to worry less about like trying to be meticulous for balance, right? You don't have to you don't have to do too much to anticipate what players are going to do. Now there was some shit that they kind of fucked up on, like both roll cancel and those A groove combos were actually found in the beta process. And I don't know if I think Boss was the beta tester who I heard credited for this stuff. And I forget if it was that he didn't tell them about it or if he told them about it and they didn't do anything about it. But like he has won a lot of tournaments with that stuff because it's really good. I don't know if it's Nuki. I think it was Boss. But could be wrong. In any case, despite the fact that roll cancel is in here, despite the fact that A groove is really, really good, especially on certain characters, like it's not a free win, right? People still have figured out other stuff that's good on top of that. Roll cancel, funnily enough, roll cancel is the thing that basically means that K groove doesn't win for free. And it's pretty wild that K groove stays good even in a world where three of the other grooves in this game can make any special move invincible.
Yeah, jeez.
Anyway, that was CVS2. I'll go ahead and close the stream down now because I'm getting tired. We gotta get food in a little bit. Aevee, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope we can play again next week. You want to play some SVC Chaos?
Yeah, let's play some SVC Chaos.
Yes.
Hopefully we've worked out all of our like cursed technical problems in this stream.
Yeah.
We'll get them out on the next one.
That's right. Andres, I'll see you next week for some SVC Chaos, baby. God damn. All right. Thanks everyone for coming through. It was a pleasure as always to have y'all, and we'll be back next week with the same regular schedule. We got gear Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday Night Fights gear on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we're gonna play some SVC Chaos, baby. Oh my god, that game fucking sucks. Peace out, y'all. Love your life, be good to one another, and play some motherfucking Guilty Gear and CVS2. Mwah.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。